Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Sorcery. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we talk to the sorceress that we were told to find. Apparently, she is Fenestra, which means window in Latin. So, is that? Or actually, it means windows in Latin, it means window in Italian. I believe that's how it is. Because, no, actually, Fenestri would be windows. Nah, I don't know, actually. Does it mean? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. Welcome on in, everybody. And it's a pleasure, as always, to play this game with you guys. So let's see. I seek the Crown of Kings, but that's for the next game, not for right now. I'm not a mere traveler. I'm looking for the serpents. She knows. She knows where they are. Now, actually, let's look at where we know the serpents are. So we know about the air serpent, I think, is going to be in this place. That is not the air serpent, that's the water serpent. So I am going to mark it on my notepad over here as I know about that. We also know about the earth serpent that is over there. We also know about the time serpent that is over here. Now, how we're going to kill that, I'm not sure, but sure, whatever. And then we don't know about the sun serpent. So if she knows about the sun serpent, and we kind of know how to kill it, so everything is kind of looking pretty good. So we kind of know how to kill pretty much everybody by this point, except for the time one. The March Goblins had that spell, that thing that we still keep, and it's very important. We must keep that one, the little paper with actually I got it written down. His fees Dano go, or Dano do actually, Haga Baga Mogol. So oh, that's the scroll, Hulu's scroll. Is that? Man. See, if I had prepared this, I would be able to connect all the things. As it stands, I just talked about the scroll because it was my logical conclusion, but that is the option that I am given here, which is fantastic. Let's do that. Oh, actually, this is not it. That's the other scroll. I bought this in the Backlands, you tell her, producing the scroll you bought in Hulu's caravan. It mentions you. Does it? Fenestra grins and takes the scroll from you before scanning quickly through. Her smile turns to a frown. What does it say about you? You ask. Fenestra shakes her head. That Fizram was an idiot, she replies with irritation. He thought he understood everything better than anyone, even when he knew nothing at all. Who was he? Most black elves don't live beyond about 11 or 12 years, she answers. Fizram was 23, so he thought he was wise. Does it, do you want to keep it? Ha! She laughs. What? This love letter from a baffled black elf? No, I'll be happy enough without, thank you. Her eyes flick back down to her orb. Is that all? No, actually, I have the goblin's parchment. Okay, so not Ulu, but this one. I found a message, you tell her, which perhaps you could read? A message? She inquires. Show me. She seems pretty friendly, and I was friendly to her before, so hopefully it's gonna be fine. She doesn't seem very interested, though. Let's see, show her the parchment. She takes the parchment from you and scans it quickly. A slow smile spreads across her face, her disfigured face. She's not disfigured, she's just old. Come on, don't be rude, narrator. You have no idea what this is? She asks. This tells the weakness of the Serpent of Time, the most deadly of the Archmage's 7 serpents. How did you come by this? I was given it. Quite some gift. She returns to the... Oh, you return to the paper and you... No, she returns to the paper and you wait. Yeah, that's the typo there. Finally, she finishes her study. This line is the key. She taps the paper with a fingernail. Oh, okay, so we didn't... His fees dano do, Hagabaga mogol. Apparently that wasn't important. So let's see. In time, all things must end at last. The back and forth of ages past. Time's great light will cast a pall. 2 times too many, time will fall. She smiles. Quite a discovery, do you not think? I think I know what that is. Time's great light will cost a pall. 2 times too many, time will fall. So we need to get 2 beacons aimed at that to kill the time. That's actually kind of interesting. What does it mean? Are you stupid as well as illiterate? She asks quite generally. I would have thought its meaning was more than clear. She nods twice, clearly satisfied with their reading. Then she hands the scroll back to you. The orb on her table swirls with color ever more violently. Fenestra sits up sharply. You must go, she declares. I have work that must be attended to. What do you see in your orb? You ask. She regards you coolly. See for yourself. She should suggest pointing into the glass. Shapes swirl inside the crystal. No, I'm not gonna look. You shake your head. I must be leaving, you say warily, not trusting her. She shrugs. Very well. Travel well. Let's leave. You nod to her and leave the underground room. The clues have been updated, and now we know how to kill the Serpent of Time. Unfortunately, we're gonna need to... I don't really know how that's gonna work, but... I have no idea how that's gonna work, actually. So this volume contains 48... No, what am I doing? I was just thinking of things. That's not what I want. What I want is the clues. So, the serpent... 7 serpents' weaknesses. That's not what I want. Get this away. There it is. The time serpent is on an island. Yes, I know about that. What about the time serpent? Yeah, the serpent of time's weakness. The only clue for the serpent of time weakness is a riddle. In time... Okay, so it's the riddle. So, nope, I pressed S. Let's get out. A little light comes in through the open door. And we don't really have a choice here. Let's go outside and continue. You are back in the sunshine of the clearing. You have the sense that things are watching you from the trees. Time to move on. Okay, so we could go around the hill, but I don't really want to go there. Where I want to go is I want to go over there. There is a bit of a problem, though, because we can't cross this. How do we cross this? Don't tell me I need to activate the bridge. I need to activate the bridge, don't I? I kind of want to go there. One of you guys told me that there's good things to be found over there. And I should have gone over here. But I don't want to waste too much time. The problem is this... Oh, wait a minute. There's a beacon over there. So it might be easy to do this. So that beacon doesn't work. Because there's the horns of Ilklala. So what I need... What I'll do... I can't go anywhere. I can't get past this. So I'm going to need to go back there. So how do I do this? I need to go back here, so that's a little bit closer, and from there I can go with this beacon, which will then shine over here, and then I take my path over through here, get across the bridge, and then go across the bridge. Although, how do I get there? I'm gonna need to use, so this beacon is a waste. Basically, I wasted it. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna do. So I got a plan here. Okay, I got a plan. It's all good. So what I'll do is I'll do this. I'll get this guy over to here, and then I'll shine this beacon on the wall of the bridge. So I get the bridge all done, and then from there, I'll be able to climb up that bridge, or I'll be able to go over there, which is also a plan. Because there is no way to pass through here. Although we did read something that maybe in the past it would be possible to cross this. There's something over there. You see that tunnel over there? That kind of looks like a tunnel, doesn't it? I don't know. It might be just... It's not a tunnel. It probably isn't. So what I'll do then is I will... Wait a minute. I need to go down here as well. I need to see. So okay, the first step is to go down there. It's gonna be what I'll do, but still I'm gonna try and figure out if there's a way, if the game is gonna let me do something. So I'm gonna skirt around and see. You skirt around the north side. There's something quite artificial about this shape. Climb the hill for a view. You hop on top of an Astra's hill for a view across the trees. To the south, fragments of stone masonry rise high in the leaves. The fragments of an ancient bridge. Path leads in both directions into the trees. Yeah, but how do I... The problem is the guy with the bridge, he wants a lot of things. You walk around the north side of the hill, things move in the trees. This is an open place, not somewhere to wait. Okay, so I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna rewind. I'm just trying to figure out if there's a way, a good way to, yeah, this just goes west, back to where we were, actually. So yeah, forget about that. Let's go back to where we were, and over here, at the clearing. Nope, sorry. At that clearing right there. So rewind, say continue, and then I leave through here, and night is falling. Okay, the wide track leads away from the trees. There it is. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over there, or over here. Sorry for the hiccup. And then, with this thing, I need to point it at this bridge. There's no other way, because I'm gonna need that one over here pointing at that one. No, actually, this one pointing at that. So what I'll do is before I go to that other side of the map, I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to point this one and try to point this one over here. So that way, I'm going to be able to get that one pointing over there. So I got 2 beacons shining over here, and that's the point. That's the way. So of course, we're going to need to go through here and all that. It's it's gonna be interesting. I think I'm gonna need to go there before I go there, so that way that thing does. Anyway, let's get this show on the road, and we're gonna have to spend a bunch of time, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So we're close. So can I smell the air? Let's not smell the air. Where now? Okay, so night is falling. That's not gonna be too much of a problem. If I spend the whole night outside, oh. A heavy dark shadow lies across the path. A rock, perhaps, or a gap in the ground, or a tail. Let's cast Sun here. They're not gonna see the light, but I am gonna see the light. The shadow, that's kind of weird. No, what, that's not it. Sun. There it is. A shadow on the road. Reaching out reaching up to the constellations overhead, you create the spell, and the sun jewel in your pack begins to give off a brilliant, blinding light. The light floods the clearing allowing you to make out a shadowy form in front of you. It's a tree trunk lying across the path. Yeah, I knew that because I was here before, and terrible things happened. But my guy's dumb, so I'm gonna need to go through here, and then here. Hopefully, I'll be able to cast the spell. Let's cast the spell. Yeah, and I will cast. I could cast anything. Or maybe I couldn't. Let's see. So I got Walk, which is for shield. I got How, which is for looking for things. And I got Zen, which is what I need, because that allows me to go across the river. So make a move. You continue to float, and we're gonna go... we could float along the path. That would be an interesting thing. Okay, so float around there. Okay, that's good. And make a move. Just get in there. Didn't I see something move last time I was here? I could sleep here, but I don't want that. Time to move on. Yeah, let's just not waste too much time. So from here, we're gonna be able to adjust the beam. So adjust the beam first and foremost. So that guy, I'm gonna see I'm gonna see both forms of Tin Pang over there, because I'm gonna go there and explore it, and then I'm gonna activate that, and I'm gonna see it with that beacon. Over here. There's more things down here, so it might be a good idea to just use that beacon to great lengths. That house over there... So actually, it points down there, which is good. And if that one doesn't work, because that one might not work at all. So what I'll do here is I'll just take care of the bridge. So I want it to be... I wonder if you can climb... I'm going to try and climb up the bridge as well. So I need this... over here, on the wall bridge. Well, yeah, I wonder, because we could do that before. And that's all I need, right? So let's see. Let's touch the blue crystal. And I just want to say, I'm probably going to have to repeat these, because I'm going to need to go down here and move this. Whoa, there we go. And then I'm going to adjust the beam. And this is the crucial point. I can point it at the serpent. It works. It works. So from here... I am gonna touch the blue crystal again, and that means that I am gonna try and go there, because that's my intention anyway. Okay, so climb down. There we go. And are we gonna need... Yep, we don't really have a choice here. It's a shame, actually, because I wanted to touch that again because of repeating reasons. So I'm gonna cast another spell. Nope. Am I gonna cast another spell? Yeah, I probably should, shouldn't I? Let's go with the Zen here. Float across the lake, even though this is gonna be just a how fast. But you are not floating high enough to clear the tangled bushes. That's okay. That's what what happened before. Let's leave through here. So, and then through here I go to there. What did it say? Okay. Day 11. You found no new clues. I beg to disagree. You splash through the water, but after a while it seems to dry up, leaving only dry rock. You make your way easily to the other side. In all directions, the forest has been replaced by marsh, except for here, a small, bald plain of rock. A little way to the southeast, at least the stone tower still rises, though it is dwarfed by the violet mountains behind. So I'm gonna go there, and I think that's gonna allow me to climb up the bridge. Your weight returns and you settle gradually back down to the ground. In the distance, the sun breaks over the horizon. You have been awake all night, and you are weaker for it. A towering structure looms out of the marshland ahead. It is a pillar of stone, eerily smooth, built on a raised dais of dry mud from the marsh itself. Looking up, the pillar arcs into a bridge of impossible size. Let's climb the pillar. You briefly scour the pillar for suitable handholds, but the stone is featureless and smooth. There is no way up onto the bridge from here. Okay. From this perspective, the bridge seems to span from one cloud to the next. Each arc is distant as a rainbow, and the pillars themselves fall like rain down to the earth. The stone is smooth. This is the work of giants, miracle workers. Yeah, I can't really go anywhere. There's no pass or anything even. Yeah, I'm just gonna need to undo what I did. So, top of the tower. Let's go there. I don't think this is, yeah, so I'm gonna need to adjust the beacon first. And that is good. And then I'm gonna touch. Actually, I'm gonna try and... Oh, zoom works the other way around. Okay, so the beacons are done. I don't think the beacons work with a rewind. Do they? Because this was before, right? No, this is after. Oh, yeah, I can hold that. Okay, so this is... yeah, okay, so I understand now. I understand what happens. Oh, okay, so from here... Actually, this is not a good place to be. I'm gonna rewind over to the other tower. What? To this tower. To this tower. Here. Yep. And then I'm gonna... What? Oh. Just a beacon. Yeah, so is there any pass? No, just mountains. These mountains don't hold... Yeah, this is the only way. This is the only way across. That is a problem, but it's not unsolvable, so we should be fine. As long as the bridge is okay. Actually, there's a little bit of bridge there that's probably meant to allow me to just get through it without problem. So here we are. Let's touch the blue crystal and go back down there. So that way I adjust this and I shine this onto the time serpent. That's an ingenious solution to the thing. Yeah, I really like how they came up with that. That's really cool. Because, you know, time is invincible. That's always a scary thing to have. When, oh, time is invincible and all that sort of stuff. So let's see if I can light the water, because just in case terrible things happen. No! Damn it. I held things. This over here. Okay. It's really interesting. I like that. I couldn't come up with that. I mean, if I thought really, really hard, maybe I could come up with that. But there was no pointers to that. So the game really didn't do any... didn't do me any favors in pointing me in the right direction. So from here, I'm gonna go over here, and we're gonna have to figure out how that guy works. And then adjust the beam. They say, the developers say that they didn't know if it was possible to get the secret ending of yeah, this beam is different. The other ones work differently. This one is just, it's just different. Huh. I did notice this before, but yeah. I think we're gonna be fine over there on the bridge. So I'm gonna aim at this, and we're gonna see if good things appear. So, from here, there's really no other way. I'm gonna need to make a move and spend the night. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to go. It's gonna be day 11. So I could rest here if I wanted to. I don't really want to. Actually, that'd be an interesting thing. Actually, that probably would be an interesting thing, but I don't want to waste time. I think I can heal up. It would be fine. So I can go east. Have I been east before? I wouldn't be able to tell, because those things don't show up. So I would if I did this, I think. Okay, does this tell me where I need... Oh, if I did this, that's for sure. Oh, I'm about to screw up my game if I do this. It's kind of weird because it's very... No, I don't know if it's easy or not to rewind. But anyway, we can go there. We have been there for sure. I don't know if we have been here, at least in the past. So let's go there and see what happens. Although I do think that I changed. We found no new clues. Yes, we know about that. And yes, suddenly the ground beneath you rumbles and begins to slide into itself. There is no time for a spell. Your arms are wide, trying to maintain balance. I'm gonna jump clear. What is this? You try to jump clear, but you gain no decent purchase on the shifting sand. Meanwhile, the ground is moving away faster and faster under your feet. You fall backwards, spreading your legs to reduce your pressure on the sand. And then you scramble back as fast as possible, trying to escape the growing peat. This is sand. What? Can I cast a spell? What counters? Well, that'd be an easy thing. What the hell is this? More to the point. I got the walk. Nope. I got the wall. Nah, I don't need that. I got the Zen, I suppose. No, I got the zip. That's teleportation. Yeah, let's go with that. You cast the spell, trusting to luck as the ring of green metal on your finger begins to gleam like a serpent's eye. You close your eyes as your body is wrenched away to reappear a few strides away. Let's watch. Whoa, oh yeah, that's right, this thing at a safe distance. You watch as a sand trap continues to swirl. A moment later, the creature is erupted from the surface. It's a battle beetle, and I could cast this. Do I need to kill it? Wasn't I able? Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna be able to fight this? Yeah, I don't have Jig. I wish I had Jig. Oh, how I wish I had Jig. Let's see if I have any free spells to cast. I got the Pop. That's always good, I suppose. And I got the Mud, which is probably not going to work at that. And we have the Magic, which probably doesn't work because it's too mundane of a magic. I have Rapier. That thing doesn't talk. And I got Raz. Does require Beeswax, but that's actually an interesting thing that I didn't know about. I do have a bunch of charges there. Using a little of your Beeswax, you coat the edge of your legendary sword and then cast your spell. The blade fades and glows, and as the metal blinds itself tighter into a razor-sharp edge. The creature's jaws clack and rub together almost gleefully as it scuttles around the sand towards you. It lands a nasty bite before you have a chance to draw your sword and defend yourself. Okay, so I think that one is always a given. So I'm really powerful. I'm at 12 right now. It's probably not going to go with a full attack here. And it didn't. It went with a defense. The Battle Beetle turns about on the spot, and as though it has lost track of you for a moment, it tries to nip you. You swing your biting sword quickly and bite into its underbelly as it rears back. The creature is losing its spine one by one. Its spines. The Battle Beetle scuttles backwards. So it's gonna go for a small attack. Oh man, this thing is really turtly. You follow up quickly before you lose ground. You aim a blow to its bug eyes as the Battle Beetle hunkers low. And that was kind of a given right there. The sword cleaves piece after piece from the creature's side. You chop at its legs as the Battle Beetle approaches. Your blade lands deep. The Battle Beetle staggers, losing its balance and scuttling sideways several steps. And then I get hit. The beetle suddenly charges, gigantic pincers, arms snapping at you. Your attack turns quickly to defense, and you do your best to block its powerful arms before they reach your neck. The Battle Beetle spits and snarls as it tears open your skin. You are sent crashing backwards across the dirt. It stiffens and then rears up. And then I win. The creature's arms are as long as spears, and then you see an opportunity. You rush forward and stab, then your blade lands deep. You cut again, twist, and the Battle Beetle collapses on the dust. That was skillful swordplay, apparently. You collapse back, gasping for breath. Time to be moving on. Man, that was in the present, wasn't it? That was in the present. I have a bunch of beeswax, though. I didn't know why I needed it that much, but I had six quantities because I bought a bunch. I could have more, if only I had done my job properly. And here we are in the present, and there is... Ooh. You begin to make your way up the mountainside. The gleam of your sword edge fades. The air moves a little, still icy, but fresh. The slopes of the mountain burst into sudden color. No, let's keep walking. This is a bad thing to enjoy, to be good at. Let's go up there and see what is going to happen. Maybe now with the tell, because I didn't have the tell before, maybe now with the tell, things will work. Although he's a spellcaster, so that might not work. He's gonna cast invisibility, which is the counter to this. I'm still gonna try, but let's see. Looking at the stars, you craft the magic, taking out the skull cap. You reach for Vankas' thoughts, and then suddenly he is gone, disappear from view. You feel your spell disintegrate as it does, and as it does, Vankas reappears, a pearl ring flashing on his finger. Vankas shakes his head. If you will not learn the rule, he replies, you must expect to be taken for a critin. His spell is familiar to you. It seems the enchantment of the telepathy makes the spell invisible. Matches the spell of invisibility. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna need to pay the price here, unfortunately, because I don't really have. I can't really do anything. It's the gold back mirror that's gonna need to go away, I'm afraid. Let's pay his price. Don't like it. It's no good. Okay, so I can. So what do you want? The black face mask. Well, what did I want? What did I give away before? Wasn't it something that really I preferred? I think the black face mask. I mean, I haven't used it yet. I think scaring things away is not that important. So let's pay his price. Expecting the worst, you hand over the face mask, but thankfully the creature does not discard it, but inside slips it into its tunic. With a last clear nod, the hunchback steps from the bridge and back into his hut, leaving the way clear for you to pass. And here we are. We're gonna cross the bridge, and hopefully that part over there is not going to be in the present, because if it is, it's going to be a terrible thing. And I think this bridge is so long that it's going to be a huge adventure, but that's going to be for next episode. For now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been the Sorcery. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.